Hello, good day, Taurus. Welcome back to my channel, Crystal Moon. I am Crystal. I hope you guys are doing well out there. Today we're going to look into your general monthly reading, what energy surrounds you, what messages Spirit wants to say or advice to be relayed to you for your highest good. This is for Sun, Moon, and Rising. So if it doesn't resonate here with your sun sign, please feel free to check out your Moon and your Rising. I also like to mention, if you are interested in a personal reading, please shoot me an email. My email is down below in the description box. I look forward to hearing from you. Let's begin. All right, welcome back. Let's go ahead and get right into it. Thank you, Universe. Thank you, Divine. What do we have for Taurus? What energy surrounds Taurus? What messages do you have for them? Advice for their highest good. Thank you, Universe. Thank you, Divine. What do we have for Taurus? What do we have for Taurus, Spirit? So Taurus, I'm seeing there's something that you're probably starting to venture into, some kind of new beginning, something that's going to be prosperous, something that's going to build a foundation for yourself. I see it's backed with a lot of passion here. So it's something that you probably are just drawn to or called to be doing, something that you feel that is in your nature to push forward with. But I do see prosperity coming in with that. I also see this is going to bring you to a place where it's just more at ease with you, more calm, feeling better, kind of getting out of the chaos that may have been surrounding you and putting your foot forward to where you are now creating a future for yourself, you know. So the stability, like I said, the money or assets that you may have, that you may be wanting, that are coming in, that are going to help you prosper in this new adventure of passion, creativity. You know, I feel like there's just this spark of interest that has gotten you to where you are ready to create something that is going to bring stability, financial stability in your life, with the Page of Pentacles and the Ace of Wands. And I feel like here with the Six of Swords, that is you moving out of any chaotic situation, any like turmoil, possibly anything where you were feeling a little unbalanced. You're getting to a place where you're going to be more at ease, more at comfort. So I'm really feeling like this is going to be pushing you into that direction, and it's something that I feel like that you are really, really wanting to do, that it comes from within, where you are like, I've got to do this. This is how I feel. This is where your passion lies, and you know that it's going to bring prosperity in from these actions that you are doing, right? Because the wands are action oriented. So these actions are going to bring upon a foundation, and you are going to feel a lot more calmer. Yes. So right under the Page of Pentacles here is the Ace of Pentacles. So that offering is coming in. So I feel like once you move to this direction where it's more at ease, where you're feeling good, the new beginning of what you're starting now, like you are starting something, but it's going to bring upon a new beginning of foundation for yourself. And I really feel like this is money oriented. I feel like this might be business, job. So you might be starting your own business. That's where your passion lies, and it's going to be bringing in prosperity to you. I see you sitting here in confidence, you know, feeling good with the Empress energy, owning your power right under the Ace of Wands. So taking that passion and that action and grabbing it and moving forward like you want to do. I see here as well with the Nine of Cups right underneath the Six of Swords. When you reach that calm state, that's going to be your happy place, okay? That's going to be your happy place. That's where you're going to feel the best. It's, you know, being more at ease overall is just going to make you feel good. And I feel like you're going to have the support of others. You're going to feel like you are loved in many ways and respected even so. I feel like this business venture or this new beginning is going to bring so much more blessings into your life, Taurus. Okay, Queen of Pentacles sitting right under the Ace of Pentacles. So very, very a nurturing type of grounding is what I'm feeling there. Like you being finally getting, you know, getting started of what this is, whatever this passion project that you potentially have, making it where it's going to bring in abundance and blessings towards you. And I feel like with the Queen of Pentacles here, it's finally like you have it in your hands and you are kind of holding it, coddling it in some way. So you're nurturing this aspect, you know, putting in the work, putting in the effort of whatever it is that you are trying to manifest, okay? Whatever it is that you are trying to gain, I feel like once it comes in, once it's there, it's being offered, you're going to take care of it. And you're going to not allow anybody to come in to try to steal that from you. All right, so the Queen of Pentacles, like I said, you also have the Ten of Swords, okay? So we have the Ace of Wands, the Empress, and then the Ten of Swords right underneath that. So you're being in your power, you're standing completely self-sufficient, you know, knowing which way you need to go. You're backed by the passion of what it is that you want to create, start, manifest. And I feel like you're moving towards that direction. So with the Ten of Swords here, I feel like you have finally realized that, you know what, all these things that you might have been telling yourself or other people have been telling yourself, which could be somewhat of negative nature, doubt, putting doubt within you. I feel like you have finally are moving past that. 10 being a closing of something, it's finally over. You're done trying to feel like you are not good enough. You're done trying to be told that, you know, can you really do it, and being doubted in ways. So I feel like you're closing that door and ready to open up a new chapter. So that side of you, that possible pessimistic side of you, the side of you that may potentially pull at you to not allow you to go into the Ace of Wands energy of just full on, let's start something. I feel like you have now kind of put a rest to that, and that has moved you into the Empress energy, where you are now moving into towards this creative energy. All right, so you have the Queen of Swords that is out as well, and that falls underneath the Six of Swords and the Nine of Cups. So this is you getting full clarity, getting trusting yourself. I really feel like trusting where you're going, trusting the outcome, being open to communication. So I feel like, you know, maybe there could be a potential partnership somewhere along the lines where you have to talk to somebody. I mean, if you're starting a business, or if you're starting a new adventure, if you're starting a new job, there's always going to be communication involved. So I'm feeling like you're open to that communication. Anything that's going to get you to that happy place, right? Anything that's going to get you to that Nine of Cups, all right? Get you to that calm place in that Six of Swords. So you're really open to that situation. And I feel like here, since you have both queens on the bottom, that it's really, it's a softer type of energy that I'm feeling from you. So it's not that gung-ho type with the king. I'm standing here and I'm going to, you know, you do as I say. This is what it is. Even though the queen might still stand in her power, there's that softer, nurturing side to her. There's a little more reflection involved in that. So I really feel like here with the queens placed at the bottom under, you know, the Queen of Pentacles and the Queen of Swords, that you do have a nature to you where you are a little more compassionate to what you're trying to convey to others. So it's not in the essence of, this is what I believe, or this is how I feel, and if you're not here, you know, like, bye, I don't have time for you, which is, there's nothing wrong with that. I feel like you're more open, instead of, you know, pushing people over, you're more open to talk, take a pause, listen, kind of interact, and maybe feel out the situation of what's going on, and then make judgments based on that, and then move forward, still standing in your own Empress energy. Okay, and that is, you know, the Empress, so it's still female, it's still, you know, enjoying the beauty of things, enjoying, appreciating the beauty of things, I should say, and really seeing things in a way that are beneficial, very positive. So I feel that energy around you. For your future energy, Taurus, let's see what else we have. So for your future energy here, I'm really feeling like whatever this is that you're starting now is going to develop into something even more. It's at its young stage. That's what I'm getting here with the Page of Swords. I mean, Page of Wands. Like you're at the young stage of it. You're at the young part of the new beginning of the creating and getting it off the ground. But I feel like as well with the Page being here, it's something that you want to make a mark. I feel like you want to make a mark in the world, so to speak, or at least make an impression to others. Like you wanting to make some kind of change, but not necessarily like you're wanting to do what this is for you, right? You're wanting to start this new passion, this new job, this new relationship, because it could be a relationship. But you're wanting to make a difference in it. That's what I'm feeling. Like, so even though it's something that you feel very fired about, I do feel like there's something else out there along with this that you're trying to convey. So I feel like it's just not just a job that you're just going to do and you're just going to make money and that's how it's going to go. I feel like it's a passion type project. So with that, backed behind it is that idea that you are wanting to express something and get something out to others, you know. I see here with the Knight of Cups, you know, that's an offering. That could mean some kind of love, okay? That could mean some kind of love coming in for some of you, but I'm feeling like it's more of that still you wanting to offer out, you wanting to say something. There's just like an overall feeling that you want to make a difference, okay? For however it is and however it resonates with your relationship, your romantic relationship, with your friends, with this new job, with this new business that you might be creating. But I feel like you want to make a difference somewhere and you're wanting to offer out that love to people. Like I feel like you're naturally wanting to love people. You wanting to share that love. You're wanting to give that love. Okay, so with the Hierophant here too, I feel like it's a spiritual calling on your path, but I feel like you really know what it is that you want. I feel like this is something that might be even something that has been in the works for a while now, that Taurus, that you've been thinking about and that you've been really putting your thoughts, maybe even meditating about for this situation, relationship to happen. I feel like as well, it's something that is kind of like one of those long time coming things that it's finally here. It's finally going to happen. You're finally moving into the direction of what it is that you need to be moving in. You might have been through a lot of other BS in the past trying to figure out, but I feel like now is a time where you're starting to stand in your power. So it's starting to become a little more clear for you. It's starting to make more sense. You're starting to see the pieces fall into place. You're seeing the bigger picture here. And I feel like, you know, you may call upon God, you may call upon the universe, you may call upon your spirit, your guides, angels, whatever, to help you through this process. And I feel like now, or what's going to be happening is that it's going to be finally coming to that point where it's here. The time that you've been waiting for, you know what I mean? Like, you've been working hard to get to this direction or get to this position where now it's finally going to be arriving for you. Any more advice for Taurus, Spirit? Any more advice for Taurus? You have the High Priestess that wanted to come out, but you do have the Knight of Swords that came out in reverse. So the advice that I'm hearing here is for you to get to your happy place, because I feel like that's where you're moving. I feel like you're moving into a more of a happier state because you're working so hard to get there and it's finally coming through. But in order to get to your happy place, all right, and I'm feeling like Spirit's telling you to slow down just a little bit, okay? Like you got that fiery energy and you are making moves and you are taking actions, but don't do anything that is you know, where impulsive. Don't perhaps don't, you know, make deals or anything like that, or say things that you don't mean impulsively, because I feel like it's going to kind of make that process slow down a little bit. It's kind of, you're not going to get there as fast, as crazy as that sounds, because the Nine of Swords is fast. But I feel like this is just the advice that Spirit's telling you. Slow down a little bit. Think before you go into situations. Try not to rush into anything. Don't do anything that you're not, you know, wanting to do. Really evaluate whatever transactions or things that are going on with you, whether it's business or relationship. You know, you don't want to tell somebody that you want to marry them when you don't want to marry them. Okay, so even though you have those passionate feelings, but to evaluate, you know, what it is, not to rush in anything. The sun is there. It's your happiness. It's the purest light of whatever it is about yourself. And I feel like it's going to be coming. It's going to be there. You're going to feel, you're already in your power. I feel like you're going to be shining your truth. So with the High Priestess here, I feel like what Spirit's saying is, you know, that recognition is going to come into play, that balance, seeing things for what they are in some form, like looking at both sides, evaluating everything, being in touch with your intuition as well. I feel like, you know, having those gut feelings of things that are going to be amped up. So you're moving into a direction of where you are going to have that level up moment, okay? You've put the work in, you've started this process. It's starting to come to be where it is going to happen for you. Future energy, it's going to be there. Your advice during that process, make sure you don't rush into anything, or you don't say anything that you don't mean. And the happiness and the balance, and I'm feeling like the gut feelings that you may get will just be so much more clearer. So in this business adventure or relationship, I feel like Spirit's saying listen to that, and don't disregard it. Really listen to your intuition and things that are being told to you, and that's going to help you navigate the rest of the way. So that's all I have for you, Taurus. If this resonates, please leave me a comment down below, and until next time, I'll see you later. Bye.